What's up, you guys? Welcome back. It's been a long time since I did a live. And honestly, I've been working pretty feverishly behind the scenes, doing some things, uploading some videos, and setting things up for the future here. And it's just going to be a quick live, man. I just need some advice from you guys. And I always appreciate you guys tuning into these lives. So we're going to let some people get up into this room. And we're going to talk for a minute, man. We're going to talk for a minute. So one of the things that's come to my mind is, I'm studying my analytics, right, on YouTube. And I know they're pretty meaningless. But what I see happening now is, YouTube is not able to find an audience for my tutorials anymore. I mean, I released a tutorial that I thought was a really, really good tutorial yesterday, and that shit just crashed. I mean, total belly flop. So I thought to myself, why am I putting so much work into these tutorials just to release them, into the garbage can? So I think that going forward, I don't think I'm going to do tutorials anymore, guys. I think I'm gonna do tutorials, but I'm gonna leave them on the member page. But I think that's probably about it. Maybe once in a while I'll release some. But the only thing YouTube wants me to do is release tool videos. Which, it is what it is. That's not my passion. I mean, tools are cool. I like them. Don't get me wrong. But it's not my passion to make tool videos constantly. But this is how I feed my family. So, that's where we're at. When you wake up and you got 900 views and you got 130,000 subscribers, it's so nice of YouTube to let those people see what's up. Good morning. But aside from that, man, this is the real thing I got. I got a question for y'all. All right. What is your favorite shaver? What is your favorite clipper? What is your favorite trimmer? And the reason why I'm starting to reach out to you guys and ask for you guys is because every single time I put together one of these videos, and this is going to be a lot of work. All right? I got, so far, I think there's 9 clippers on the list. That video is going to kill me. I mean, I got so much work to do just to get that video out. But besides the fact, there's always these people who release comments that are good comments after I've already done the video. Like, specifically, I'm talking about shavers almost specifically, because whenever I do the best shaver videos, there's not as many shavers, and there's people who have went to, say, Best Buy and bought like a Panasonic Arc, whatever the hell they called, and they're like, why is this not in there? So what I'm wondering, guys, is, could you tell me the clippers and the trimmers and the shavers that you guys really want to see going into this review? All right, this is going to be the this is going to be the most amount of work that I'm going to do all year, and all 3 of these videos are going to kill me. And we have, thank God, some good relationships with some companies. Fort Worth Barber Supply. I talked to Edward last night, and he told me, whatever you want, bro, I'm going to send it. So if you guys want to use my code Eddie10 with Fort Worth Barber Supply and go show them some love, because they literally just sent me well over $1,000 worth of stuff to help me make these reviews possible. So we will have the Wall Magic Clip Gold, the Detailer Gold. We will have the Wall Vanish. Somebody's writing the Caliber 22. JRL is going to be in there. The Caliber probably not going to be in there. I literally don't know anybody who's using those. And in my shop, there's not a single one. And actually, almost every shop around here, I've not had a single one. But I did kind of have a negative experience with Caliber. But if they were to send me what they viewed as their best clipper, their best trimmer, if they were to send that to me, I would put them in there, but I'm not going out of my way to go get their stuff. Besides the fact that I just don't think it would probably win, I don't know though. You know, it might score high, but you know, if they were to reach out to me and send me that stuff, I would certainly be willing to. I would be willing to add them in. I'm not saying that I wouldn't, but you know, so one of the funny things is most barber suppliers, actually, I don't know of any barber suppliers that actually carry, say, like the Bronze Series 9. I found that out from Fort Worth Barber Supply yesterday when I was talking to them. I said, wait a minute, you guys can't carry that? And they're like, no, that's like a home good kind of thing. And that's why some of these go by the wayside. And somebody said Oster Octane or anything Oster worth investing in. What are the people / Eddie's thoughts? It's a good question. And the Oster Octane is a fantastic detachable machine. You know, it's just, for me, the Octane doesn't really have a place in my arsenal anymore. And I'll explain to you why. All right. Detachable clippers are great. They do exactly what they're advertised to do, and they will definitely speed up your process. The new clipper and trimmers and everything that's coming out is so much more powerful than it used to be that I just don't see a huge need for the detachables as much as I did before. So, you know, it's definitely a good clipper, though. Don't get me wrong. I've had them last me 10 years. And he said my Oster Speedline is a fading beast, though. Oh, hell yeah, man. You know, the Speedline and you know, the fast feed, they're always going to be good machines. It's just nowadays, you got to figure almost everybody's going to cordless. And Oster's first shot at cordless, the fast feeds, I'm not even going to put them in there. Like, I'm not even going to disrespect my video. There's too many good clippers out there for me to put the trash feeds in there. And, you know, if they release a version 2 and they're good, believe me, man, nobody on earth wanted the fast feeds to be good as bad as me. I was a big fan. If you guys go back and look at my old videos, I always had a fast feed in my hands. The Burgundy fast feed, me and that thing, we go way back. That was the machine that I was using when it started to all make sense to me. And, you know, for that reason, that machine will always have a place in my heart. But the garbage that they decided to make after sitting on their hands for 10 years making blenders and shit, like, that was just garbage. And I'm not going to disrespect my video by putting that in there. I think these are the clippers, as I see it, that make a really big splash in my mind. I think, and I'm just going to talk outside of Gamma, because obviously Gamma has a few bangers too, but I'm saying outside of Gamma, I think the JRL clipper is a great clipper. I see a lot of people using that. I don't know if many people are really still using the Magic Clips, but they are still the #1 selling clipper. I'm not going to probably put that in there because I'm going to be able to mention them through the gold one, but the regular ones. But yeah, the JRL is definitely a beast. You figure, you know, the Rebels obviously made a huge splash. No one can keep those in stock. In fact, they're still not in stock until, I believe, sometime this month there might be a resupply on both the Rebel and the Boost, which are basically the same. If you know, you know. So, and then Clipper, also the Babeless Low Pro. I have a pair in the back here. The Babeless Low Pro, the Snap FX, and they're actually sending the Boost. They're sending the Boost combo, which that should be interesting because, see, I compared everything previously to the Snap FX, and one of the places where the Snap FX lost a lot of its appeal was the battery life was not very great, even though they had the 2 batteries, and then you got to figure the expense was through the roof. And when you look at it from that perspective and you compare it to others, that does make, you know, it does make sense that they wouldn't score as high. But now, with the boost coming in with 4 hours of runtime on the trimmer, I think that trimmer battle is going to get real between that and the Saber. And I don't know, maybe one of the other ones score well. We'll see. Because, you look at something based on performance and you're like, this is it, man. This is the best there is. It's performance, performance, performance. But when you actually look at why people buy what they buy, I mean, dude, there's a sports car driving by me right now. And then there's somebody driving a van. It's not always about performance. Sometimes it's about utility. Sometimes it's about the cost. And when you look at all this stuff line by line, even I don't know what's going to win. I have developed a scoring system. And once I kind of enter these clippers into this scoring system, depending on, what certain things they hit, then, I got a score right there. And then I tell you my personal favorite at the end, which has nothing to do with the score, just how I feel. And, just a random quick poll. How long do you guys expect to get out of every clipper and trimmer or even shaver? How long do you hope to get out of a clipper when you buy one? I'm just wondering. And I'm gonna probably vlog this. We're gonna go to Orlando. I think on Thursday I'm going to Orlando, and I'm gonna get my whole arm tattooed. Actually, it's gonna be my left arm, but my whole left arm tattooed, and then eventually, hopefully, get the right one started. But it's gonna be a process, man. It's gonna take a while. He said Ivy Max said 578 cuts. How in the hell did you come up with that? I'm looking at Neil. He says he wants to get 2 to 3 years. 2 years. Let's see here. I have a Babyliss Pro Clipper FX trimmer. Works great. Keep them, do maintenance. That's the 2 to 3 years. 2 to 3 years is respectable. I mean, this is kind of where I'm at. I agree with you guys. 2 to 3 years would be cool. But at the same time, I kind of want to try those new things that come out. And I'm always curious to see what's this new machine about. So, 5 years, I think that's a little bit, like, you're not going to have these lithium ion batteries producing the same performance. He said, if you're cutting 3 to 5 haircuts a day, 5 days a week, they will only last 1 year. I don't, is that how you came up with that? I mean, was that really just snap just math like that? Let me find out. Ivy Max, some type of genius or something. But I mean, barbers are doing more than 3 to 5 haircuts. I mean, I got almost every day that I go to cut hair. I would say I don't cut as much hair as I used to, but I'm definitely doing minimum 10 to 15 a day. And that's went on for a long time. But I'm just saying that when that new shiny stuff comes out, how could you sit on your hands for 2 full years, let alone 3? I mean, I get it. You want these things to last, but at the same time, how can you sit on your hands for 3 years and watch all these new releases come out and not have some curiosity about them? But I guess that's why you got the YouTube Barber Academy, so that I could go and try them, which I really do love doing. And I could report the feedback about whether or not you should replace your clippers. But this line of thinking kind of gets me thinking in another direction too. For instance, Gamma and Stylecraft have released a boatload of clippers now. Just a lot of clippers, to the point where I think somebody who doesn't know much about the Gamma Stylecraft clippers would probably be pretty confused about maybe where they should start, right? They're looking at all this stuff. So I'm trying to make that a little bit easier for you guys to pick. But with that being said, all this new stuff comes out, and the other day I picked up the Ergos and just worked with them for the day, and I was like, damn, these are good. Like, why would I ever put these down? It's not like I wasn't getting what I needed out of these. I mean, they're just such good clippers, and for that reason, I think that's probably why a lot of people have stuck with their Magic clips or stuck with certain other types of clippers, because they were getting what they wanted out of that. And I think for Gamma and for Stylecraft, our magic clip, our legacy clipper right now is still the Ergo. I think that's a clipper that you're going to see in not, I don't know if it's every shop, but you're going to see that clipper in quite a lot of shops if you just pop into shops around the country, which I did a little bit of that just recently on my last road trip. I just kind of popped in and did little giveaways. These shops that I stopped in, they had Ergos. You know, Ergos were on deck. So he said the look of Stylecraft Gamma Instinct looks so dope. Can't wait till they send it to you. Actually, it's funny you say that. It's supposed to be here today. Well, I don't know if it's today, but it's supposed to be here soon. I'm really hoping it's the Instinct trimmer and clipper combo is hopefully going to be here today. And if it is, I got a lot of work to do, and I got to get down to the bottom of this. Ivy says, I really don't cut much haircuts a week. And I get sad when new stuff comes out, because ain't no way I need it with my 5 clippers and my 38 trimmers I already have. He said, have you seen the new Gamma Ace trimmers? Yes, I seen that last year. We were in Las Vegas when they started that. And they had a pair there that they were demonstrating, but I did not get to use them. And soon, I'm hoping to get a pair in my hands soon, but there's still not a whole lot available, even for the sales force or for like YouTubers yet. So hopefully we get a pair of those and give them a try. But we'll see. We'll see when they get here. So, all right, let's go to the shavers real quick. Well, I got so many people hanging on here. Let's go to the shavers. Obviously, we have to put the FX3, the Rebels, the Wall Vanish, the Andis Pulse. Those 4 are top of mind. But Bronze Series 9, should it still be there? And is there any Panasonic or Philip or some kind of one? And if you guys are watching this later in the day, if you guys are catching this live, not live, drop it in the comments for me, please. I would really love to hear if there's anything that you guys would really like. And, if any of you guys, you guys who are Caliber fans, if any of you guys want to reach out and tell them what I said, I'm not going to do it, but if they send something, I'd be happy to enter them into this. But anyhow, drop it in the comments and let me know if you're not watching this live. But if you are watching this live, what do we got? We got Panasonic what? Arc something or other, and you got Bronze Series 9. Does it still belong? And one of the reasons why I ask is now I would say Bronze Series 9 is probably not the fastest anymore. It is probably still close to the most expensive, and it is definitely not the closest cutting of the bunch anymore. So there's a part of me that feels like maybe, just maybe, it doesn't belong there at all. But I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. And thankfully, I'm not doing that video first. So I have a little bit more time to think on it. He said, I love my 9s. I haven't used anything other than the Wall. He said, I'm telling you need to try that 22 Stinger blade on the Wall detailer. Game changer. You can thank Juan Cordova for that one. 22 Stinger blade on the Wall detail. It's interesting because the Wall detailer that's coming, I got a gold Wall detailer coming from Fort Worth Barber Supply, and he told me that the blade is currently exactly the same, but Wall is releasing blades for that, I guess, at a later date. So, like I said, and I don't really have anything like the 22 Stinger to take apart and do that. So I'd have to go pretty far out of my way to go and do that. And maybe, if you guys would like this, maybe we could release a modded version, which would be fun. We could do like a mod. We have a lot of Cyclops trimmers and clippers at the shop. Don't get me wrong. It's not like we haven't done this. So what we could do in a future video is we could do like, you know, best modded clippers, best modded trimmers, stuff like that. That actually might be kind of fun. Where we put our thinking caps on and really get down to business about like what can be mixed with what and that type of thing. So I use a Babyliss 2 foil shaver, and I bought the new Series 9 after watching your videos. Maybe going to buy something from Gamma. Have a good day, folks. Thank you, Mr. Eddie Barber. Appreciate you. Cosmo Chloe, if you're going to buy a trimmer, if you're going to buy an electric shaver from Gamma, definitely go check out the Rebel. The Rebel is fast, and it's cheaper. Amber, what's up? Thank you for being a member. And yeah, man, we could definitely arrange that. We could definitely do some modded videos, because like I said, man, YouTube really only wants to see one thing from me, and that's videos about tools. Apparently that's the audience that they think that I have made over the years. And honestly, I've made more tutorials than anything, but for whatever reason, they're just not finding the people or creating the profile for people to want to go and watch those. So it is what it is, man. But the tutorials are a lot of work, and I think I'm going to be avoiding them from now on, except for the members. The members are going to get, they're still going to get the tutorials. And actually, if I don't have to release tutorials on the main channel and I could just release them to the members, I think the tutorials could actually be a lot better and a lot more detailed and well thought out. So if you want to be a member, it's only $4.99 a month, and it prevents the YouTube overlords from destroying my channel. So, all right, you guys, listen, drop it in the comments, man. If you guys got some gear you want to see appear in this video, drop it in the comments. I'm pulling up to work right now. I'm about to hop out and film somebody actually right now, and I'm starting my work for this video, which means that I'm actually going to be using something weird. I'm going to be using my Snap FX, which is pretty much just sat in a box, so hopefully it even turns on. I'm going to use my Snap FX clipper and trimmer combo, and I'm going to use my Low Pro just so I have some footage to make my review video. So with that being said, man, I appreciate you guys for jumping in and hanging out with me on this live, and I will catch you guys in another live soon. All right, peace.